Hey, what's going on, guys? Mcskillet here with another CSGO video, and today I'm gonna be doing part 2 to the best glove knife combinations video, because there's a whole bunch more combinations that I thought I need to cover as well. I won't be making a part 3, but I thought I kind of needed to make a part 2. And this video is also going to include some gun glove combinations, because a lot of you guys were requesting that. I didn't put too many in because I don't think it's really that practical to buy gloves to match with a gun, but there's a few that are pretty cool, like this combination right here that a lot of you guys were commenting that you wanted to see, which is the AK Vulcan with the superconductor gloves. It actually is a pretty clean match right there, and you can see the colors on this glove while you're holding the AK, so kind of a cool combo. But a lot of you guys also wanted to see this combination with the Op Asimov and the Specialist Gloves Foundation, but it really doesn't work out that well because the Specialist Gloves Foundation, there actually isn't any orange on the parts that you can see it when you're holding the gun. So it doesn't really look that great. You can kind of see some of the orange parts that really matches well with the Asimov when you're inspecting it, or you kind of have it at a different angle, but in most of the time you won't be able to see it, so I don't think it's worth going for this at all. The AK Vulcan combination with the superconductor gloves, that one's actually pretty sweet, but I don't know about this one right here that you guys wanted to see. But either way, here's another combination that I thought was pretty cool. Now, this is just for a red line in general, but I did have the special red line with the 4 iBuyPower hollows lying around, which is for my Christmas giveaway. If you haven't seen that, should probably enter it. But either way, yeah, it makes it look even cooler because we got the 4 iBuyPower hollows. But the red line goes really well with the Crimson Weave gloves. And I do like the Crimson Weave gloves because you can totally see the red when you're holding pretty much any gun in the game. But the next combination, I wanted to try out what it would look like with the boom gloves and the op booms, just the complete boom setup. And it's kind of cool looking because you can see some of the boom texture on the gloves while you're holding the op booms. If you're really into this kind of like comic style art, it might be kind of a cool combination to go for. So a lot of you guys kept asking me to test out the leather hand wraps with a rust coat knife, so here that is right here. And as you can see, you pretty much look like a Somalian pirate or something. Pretty funny looking. If you really like this kind of look, you can definitely go for the leather hand wraps and a rust coat knife. But it's actually pretty ridiculous how expensive some of the gloves still are. Like, I just checked, and the cheapest leather hand wraps are $177. And I did not think there were really any that look worse than these, or that people would be paying the lowest price for. But yeah, pretty expensive to look like a complete pirate, or I don't even know what this setup is. But next up, we got one of my absolute favorite setups that I've seen so far, which is the Night Knives with the Lunar Weave gloves. Of course, you could go for a cheaper version than with the Karambit, and the Lunar Weave gloves are actually not even that expensive compared to some of the other gloves. All the gloves are probably still dropping in price. They're probably going to stabilize much cheaper than they are right now. But yeah, this is a pretty sweet combination. They match really well. But this next combination is the Forest DD-Pat knives with the Bloodhound gloves Gorilla. Pretty sweet looking. Of course, the Bloodhound gloves have got the spikes and stuff on them, and you could of course use a cheaper knife, or a cheaper version of the Forest DD-Pat. You could go for like the flip knife or the gut knife if you even want to. I think the best for this is probably the M9 though. It's actually a pretty sweet little matching setup here, and I do think the Forest DD-Pat matches with it a little bit better than Boreal Forest. But the next combination for the video are the Brightwater knives with the Cool Mint gloves. And you actually can do these for relatively cheap compared to some of the other combinations I've shown. I tried to go a little less crazy in this video with none of the like emerald, blue gems, or that stuff. But Brightwater with the Moto Gloves Cool Mint is a pretty nice match. Of course, you can use like the flip knife and other knives to make this much cheaper than how it is here. But finally for the video, we have another pretty sick matching combination. If you're into the Tiger Tooth knives, you probably want to go for a Moto Gloves Eclipse because it kind of matches the coloring on the for the Karambit. It works out really well. I'm sure on some of the other knives that are Tiger Tooth, it would also work out pretty well as well. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't think I'm going to be doing any more combinations, but you can check out part 1 if you want to see some more glove knife combinations. And also, again, if you want to enter my giveaway for that red line you saw in the start and a bunch of other really expensive skins, you can check out my video that was uploaded on Christmas if you haven't seen that one yet. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys, and I'm Mcskillet, and I'm out.